Hi, how's it going, you guys? This is Cornmoon Tarot. You can call me Moon. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're a new Moon here, make sure to like and subscribe. But I'm actually really excited for today's video because we are doing your authentic self, your full, raw, soulful self that sometimes we forget or sometimes we hold in due to certain situations, whether we live with people who don't match our viewpoint or we lost it along the way because we feel like who we are inside is not valuable to the outside world. So this is going to be interesting. I have been called to do this and I'm so blessed and thankful that your spiritual team has come through to allow me to give you this message to you guys, especially since I struggled with this a lot throughout my life. So yeah, we made it here together, so congratulations. Okay, so we have 3 groups to choose from. We have the first group with the carnelian agate. It's the goddess of strength. Stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. Okay, and this is the stone. Okay, and this is the picture. Very pretty, gives me Virgin Mary type of vibes, but anyways. And then we have a woman that is very proud of her body, the lovely lady with the Dalmatian Jasper. So this is the Dalmatian Jasper that you're choosing from. Very pretty. I just found her underneath my drawer, actually. I was looking for her. And then Angel of Expression, speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Okay. And we have her little moon friend joining right here. I think it's Mookite. And then we have group number 3, Goddess of Compassion. Self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth, with Citrine joining here today. Okay. And then this is the card. Very beautiful. Okay. Whew. I love this deck. Very beautiful art. So yeah, make sure to choose your pile. The timestamps will be in the description or the comment section and the comment section. But yeah, if you don't know how to choose, you could use a number generator 1 through 3 on Google, or you can choose with your intuition as to what you feel drawn to the most. But oh yeah, and then I went ahead and pulled oracle cards for you and tarot cards for you for your reading. And I think that's it. Okay. Yeah, I might actually do charms too. Why not? I haven't done charms in so long. I'd love to make this as specific as possible. Okay, I think that is it. All right, wonderful babies. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the video. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you guys chose this carnelian agate with this goddess of strength card, then this will be your reading. Okay, so like I haven't done the other groups yet, so I have no idea how I'm gonna lay this out, but let's do it. I'm gonna put your stone up here, actually. Okay, so here's your oracles. So we have the Hidden Truth Oracle. I love to use these for non-relationship readings too. So we have your intellect arouses me. Okay, we have all of these cards that came out for you. The You Are Not Alone, Listen, and Expect the Unexpected. Okay, can I put these like this? And then we have, you know what, I'm gonna put this one right here. And I don't know if I want all of these out, but I'll just figure it out. Then we have this guy. You have the Scorpion as your animal. Okay. Then you have the Mermaids, Memories. And then you have this guy, Sea Turtle. and rare bloom. A rare bloom. I think I'm gonna put these, because this one initially came out, so I'm gonna put these to the side so we have more room. This one right here, yeah. And this is not aesthetic looking at all. This is fine. This is good. This is perfect. Okay, there we go. And then for your tarot cards, we have 6 of Quills, which is the 6 of Swords. The 10 of Quills, which is the 10 of Swords. Might be an air sign. The Scorpion, I think, is indicative. I think it's I think it's air. 3 of Candles. And then your spiritual team, of course, picked more than one card. 8 of Candles. These are the 8 of Wands. 3 of Candles, 8 of Wands. And the Judgment card, number 20. So you may be 20 years old. 20 may be significant. Let's move this over here, darling. Okay. No, we're not doing that, actually. Sorry, guys, just had to readjust the camera, but we have all this. Then I have these on the side, which I will not forget. Okay, so spiritual team of group number 1, tune me into their energy. Please, tune me into the energy of group number 1. What is their authentic self? Okay. First of all, can I just say that I have a lot of respect for you and the way you move through life. Who you are makes change. I think authentically, you may have been someone who left a mark on people, who awoken something within them. It seems like you are someone who is very grounded, knows who they are, and also gets up out of there right quick. That's what I heard. You really, there's a lot of people who can't forget, who don't forget who you are, who can't forget, if I'm gonna be honest. Because you bring something to people that changes their perspective entirely. You show them a different perspective. And they're like, whoa, what? And then you're like, okay, on to the next. You arise something in people that makes it seem like they didn't know that that still existed inside of them. It's like almost you're nostalgic to some people as well. You may be someone who also enjoys and cherishes sweet memories that you have with certain people. I also got an image of someone being put down, someone who was hurt in the past, but you're growing like another flower. You're sprouting into something beautiful and new, and you continue to grow. You may be sometimes come off as shy. Take what resonates, but your authentic self is someone who is very vibrant on the inside, who shines their light for others to see. Maybe you are bashful when people give compliments, but your authentic self does expect the unexpected. They do listen with the signs. They listen to their spiritual team. And I just have so many messages. It's like, literally, you go into people's lives, okay? That's what I'm seeing. You go into people's lives, you give them a different viewpoint, or you change their lives entirely, and they don't know how to take it, or they push that away. They push your viewpoints away, or they make it seem like it's not true, or what you have to say isn't important. But you have a strong intuition. You have a strong sense of when to cut people off and when to protect your energy, when to protect yourself. You're always looking towards the next. You're always looking towards what's best for your higher vibration. Your authentic self is someone who casts a light on the darkness, okay? Into what isn't seen, into the poison of the room. And you share the light. you share it to other people. It's like you're almost a wish fulfillment too, because I see these little, what are they, dandelions? And you may be born in the year of the dragon, and you do the impossible. You do the impossible. You seem like someone who, if someone is spiraling, you can take them out of it. You could let them know that they're not alone. But when someone doesn't reciprocate, when someone doesn't help you, you may have been learning this through karmic connections. When someone doesn't love you the way that you deserve to be loved, you keep it moving. After painful endings, after someone who, yeah, this ten of swords, someone who's been hurt and stabbed in the back multiple times, you get up, your authentic self gets up, and they go towards where they're divinely led, where your spiritual team leads you to, you know? And you are someone who is very smart, who is very quick-witted, and you have a keen sense of when something isn't right, when to pull away, and when to step forward. Sometimes you may also get confused with the ego and with the ego and with your intuition, but you balance it out. You balance it out with your intellect and with your heart. It's like you see right through the veil once you tune into center and you look up, because you know that there is so many more lifetimes ahead of you and before you. Maybe your authentic self is someone who is aware of all the things that the universe has to offer them, but is grounded at the same time, is grounded into knowing what this lifetime is meant for them, is to teach yourself lesson after lesson, to help other people, to make an impact in other people's lives. A starfish, you may be looked at as someone who's a rare gem, who is someone who's beautiful. People believe maybe you're too good to be true. You gain respect in holding your ground. That's funny how that's the crystal that's used for you. It's like you don't take anything personally. Your authentic self is very close to your higher self. I mean, that's basically one and the same. If someone casts their shadow onto you, you don't take it personally, because you know that you're on a bigger mission than that. That there's your spiritual team around you, holding you and protecting you from any darkness. Because what they aren't seeing is something that they're not meant to see. You are seeing their purpose, but they're not going to fulfill it, you walk away. I'm just getting this shy energy from you. Like this girl's face is cast down. This girl's face is cast down. But then there's this bold energy to you as well with the scorpion and this girl's face and the stand up for what you believe in card. You may be in your high feminine energy, or you may be someone who's knowledgeable but doesn't share it that often. But when someone says something that isn't wrong, you say it right away. You're like, no, that can't be correct, because it's like your spiritual team speaks through you. It's like almost a past family member or someone in your bloodline comes through and speaks through you and says it for what it is. And people feel called out. And maybe you didn't have good discernment in the past, but now you do. You are meant to keep going, and you are meant to spread light. It's like this girl, I don't know what she's on, like she's at a dock or something. But either way, it makes me think that she's on a little plank, like just floating away into the water. And she's bringing these 3 candles with her. Like there may have been people that blew your candles out, but you still focus on what's there with you. Like, I still know myself. I still have myself and my soul and my belief. You come back to center and you say, I'm going to keep on moving. Let me go to the next shadow to shine the light. Let me share my intellect. Let me share what I learned on my past adventure that I had. I saw, okay, so I got the image of, what is it called? The unexpected, the one about those two kids that got brought to old man's house because their family died, I think. It was Jim Carrey was in the movie. I think there was a TV show made after it too, but I'm getting that image of the two little kids coming to that old man's house. And the baby was there too. They had a little baby sister, I believe. And I'm just seeing that they have a very dark and gloomy face from what happened, but they still are going on to the next. They're very smart too. They're very smart children. You may have had this innate, you may have been very smart as a little kid, is what I'm hearing. Like beyond your years, whether it be through books, whether it be through knowledge of the universe, or just you having that intellectual nature about you where you just know things. I'm seeing that you've had a lot of past lives. Like as a kid, you were just very well listener, very well met, but you also learn a lot as you continue to learn from others, and you take it on yourself. Interesting. You take it upon yourself to learn from that and not do the same things. You may be also a chain breaker too, to where your family has done a lot of things like hurt you, relationships that hurt you, and you're saying, this is wrong. Oh, we shouldn't be doing this because this is horrible. This isn't right. I'm setting things straight for myself, for my own well-being, and calling you guys out because I know what's better. But you learn to, I'm reading right here, we called it the river of silence, for there second to be a hushing influence in its flow. For there seemed, okay, we call it the river of silence, for there seemed to be a hushing influence in its flow. Maybe you learn to be humble throughout your life, to not say what is meant to be said, to not voice your own opinions, to try to prove yourself for others. But the swan is beautiful. The swan is meant for unconditional love, compassion, beauty. You have a beautiful soul that wants to be expressed. You're tired of being silent. You're tired of feeling like you're trapped in the unknown, like you have nothing important to say. But you have everything important to say. People love what you have to say. People love when you express memories, when you express your mind. Maybe you're called to share memories of your past, to put it in a book, or to express it to other people to help them. I see you being called to something beautiful. And people look up to you. I could see people looking up to you and your stories that you share. It's very peaceful. The way you move through life, your authentic self is, it's like almost like I feel a past life presence from you too. I feel like a past life, presence from you too, to where your higher self holds these memories and continues to live life and continues to hold on to them and to cherish them as you continue to grow, as you continue to live throughout your lives. Okay. I want to read the scorpion real quick. I was going to do it before I started the reading, but might as well do it now since we're here. Let's see what this, okay, this is the scorpion. Okay, passionate, competitive, tends toward isolation. Yeah. The scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes a scorpion's heart festers and they focus on unresolved event from the past. Wow. Usually a situation where they are left feeling burned. The scorpion card says that it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. When in balance, wild and free and fierce. Out of balance, jealous, resentful, unresolved. To bring into balance, honesty and forgiveness. Yeah, your spiritual team is reaching out for you, reaching out to you to forgive, to let go of the chains that have been holding on to you, that has been not allowing you to set yourself free, to go on to what is necessary. It's like this is something that your soul has chosen for themselves, to go through life and to learn from the lessons, but to also grow from them, to grow. Maybe you're someone who was unexpected in their family, someone who was unexpected to have. Maybe you were always different. This girl has one eye. You see something that other people don't. An eye for an eye, I heard. Maybe your shadow self is one that seeks revenge from other people. But there's a release. The dragons are flying away as for the wishes. And there's something new that emerged. Something that's beautiful, something that's sacred to the universe. And you're holding it and the universe is celebrating with you. Whatever you have to hold, you are releasing it to align with your authentic self, to grow and to feel free. To feel free. Now we're going to read the sea turtle. Okay. And then this guy, and then we'll be done. This is like a pretty shorter reading, but yeah, I don't know. I might, I'm actually going to clarify these, but 73 may be significant, the number. The sea turtle is a gentle creature with long lifespan and can swim over vast distances. It can take decades to reach full maturity, granting them insight and wisdom only accumulated through time and experience. Wow. Sea turtles represent the journey and share their infinite patience as you walk the path and learn from the lessons given along the way. When the sea turtle comes into your life, it may be time to look at the big picture and determine your needs for the long haul. Are you ready for the future? Now is the time to start planning. Enjoy the journey of life. Start planning for the future. You're someone who constantly is planning, someone who wants to get towards their goals, someone who wants to achieve the impossible, but also take those experiences, those harsh memories, those harsh things, and turn them into stronger morals for yourself so people can learn from you, so people can look up to you. You are never alone in this. You're safe. And you're welcomed wherever you go. So let's clarify those real quick from the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. Okay, so let's see. Let's clarify judgment, please. Clarify judgment card. Get more messages for you guys. Clarify judgment. The Lovers, wow. And the High Priestess, the bottom. Yeah, there's something that I feel like there's a lot of karmic relationships that you've been a part of that has been on your contract to learn from and to grow from. It's like constantly, like you feel like you're in a loophole of just nothingness, or feel like you're just going on for what? But this just shows that there's this one contract that you have that is to reunite you with someone who is very dear to you. And I don't know if it's a loving relationship. I don't know if it's a friendship, but maybe it may be yourself connecting with who you are. It's time, I heard. It's time to see the veil. It's time to lift the veil. It's time to take off the glasses and to see the light. To see what's really in front of you is yourself. Clarify the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, please. Ooh. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. Interesting. So you may be a air sign. Leo. Why did I? Okay, you may be an earth. What am I saying? Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Gemini is a lovers too. Or you may be a water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. My Lord have mercy. Or you may have known either of those characters that had to walk away from. You had to walk away from something and cut something off that wasn't right for you. Or maybe this person, it's like telling a story, who you are meant to be with, who you are meant to be aligned with. You are meant to share a journey on. You are meant to heal others, to grow a future with. This is like a little side thing that I'm seeing going on. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's like you're meant to share whatever this is to you guys. Share your journey together. It's very interesting. Or maybe your North Node is an air sign and a water sign. I don't know how that works, but I don't think that's correct. But I don't know. Anyways, it would be interesting to look at your North and South Node on your birth chart. See what you find. But your North Node is something that you're meant to conquer in your lifetime, in this lifetime for you. Like, let's say, for example, my North Node is a Cancer, and then my South Node is a Capricorn. So my Capricorn is very well developed, and that's something that I have to channel and use that wisely instead of falling back into something that's not so intense as a Capricorn, and to grow as a Cancer, to gain more experiences and follow my intuition as a Cancer, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly. I need to research that more. You know, when you have something inside your brain that's like you plan to explain, but it's just all bleh. So that's just who I am. Okay, so 10 of Quills, please. The 10 of Swords. Clarify. Ooh. Clarify 10 of Quills. Okay, there's a lot of jumpy in your deck. Clarify 10 of Quills. 10 of Quills. Okay, we got one. We got them, boys. The 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, it almost seems like you, with your dreams, with your ambitions, with who you are as a person that got stabbed in the back, it's like almost like you want to keep yourself close. When it's something about knowing your self-worth instead, knowing what you deserve. You have to know what you deserve instead of fighting off what is truly meant for you. Yeah, because being backstabbed or being betrayed cause you to lose hope, lose focus, lose who you are. 70 may be a significant age that something happened to you. But through this journey, you are learning to open up your intuition, open up to the universe. 3 of Wands, please. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The universe is asking you to ground yourself more. Yeah, the 3 of Quills. 3 may be significant, by the way. Or you may have been drawn to group number 3, but that's just for somebody. It's like almost like you're asked to be vulnerable. You're asked to ground yourself and to be nurturing to yourself. Maybe walk in the grass, smell some grass, or what is it? Yeah, but touch some grass. Yeah, your true nature is to be generous towards others and to open up and to love, to be balanced in your emotions. As you go throughout this path, to be balanced in your emotions, but to also be cautious of the people that hurt you. Guard your heart, guard your mind from the evil around you, and you will find peace. But surrender to the good, and you will move on towards happiness. Besides feeling stabbed and hurt and bruised, there is love inside of you that is yet to be uncovered, or there is yet love inside of you that is worthy to be loved. So take what resonates. 8 of Wands, please. Whoa, this orange hairbrush, I swear, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry, give me a second. The deck just flew. So So the Eight of Wands is very fast moving energy. We got that. Literally, it looked like the ravens were like flying away. This is cute. Yeah, they're just saying to take action and to love what you do, to do what you love. The moon was one of them. I'll take that. So the moon, 18, also may be significant. But for the moon never beams without bringing me dreams. Believe in your dreams. Believe in what you are meant to do. Believe that the universe is working for you, not against you. And whatever darkness you feel, whatever worry or lost hopelessness you feel towards your future or towards yourself. What is that Tool song? The Tool song is called Reflection. You can look it up. It's kind of, the band is intense, but that song is beautiful. Like if you listen to the beginning and everything, but there's one specific line, I might put it in here, that has to do with the moon tells me secrets, my confidant. I don't know if I ever said this before, but the moon is basically a reflection of the sun, obviously, but also a reflection of us. The secrets that we do not see, the hidden. That song may be very healing to you, so I definitely recommend it if you want to listen to it. Yeah, I might even put lyrics in here while I'm talking, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but Seven of Quills, yeah. Trust that you know the way instead of fighting off your happiness and what you deserve. Listen and expect the unexpected. Your authentic self listens to what the universe has to say to them and loves and lives vicariously through love. So that's cool. Okay. Oh, wow. 30 minutes. I literally didn't expect it to be that long. Okay. So yes, group number 1. Thank you for watching. Thank you to your spiritual team for joining and for helping me today. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like and subscribe and join our moon family. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you in the next one, my loves. All right. Bye. Okay. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you guys chose this Dalmatian Jasper, technically this moon kite, I guess, and this Angel of Expression, then this is the right reading. Welcome. So yeah, I'm excited for today's reading. I'm excited to express who your authentic self is and what they want to say to you. Okay, so this is your oracle cards. The first one is Oyster. Okay, into their energy. Okay, next we have, what did I do? We have I'll do this one. Prove Yourself card. Okay. And then we have the Free Spirit card. Okay, so right off the bat, when I started your reading, when I started pulling your cards, I felt this energy of love and laughter. And that's funny how the Dalmatian Jasper or something like that, Dalmatian stone, is about this childlike energy to bring out and to help give us that light-hearted energy instead of feeling worried or stressed. So yeah, then we have the Seer. Okay. Next we have the Hidden Truth card, which is I daydream about a life with you. Then we have these guys, and that is Intuition and Love. Okay, now we have your tarot deck, which is the Hermit. You may be an earth sign, but don't have to be. Then we have 9 of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Star, maybe an Aquarius. And then we have 7 of Cups. Okay. Right, yeah. This actually fit better than the last group, not gonna lie. Okay, I think the last group's spiritual team had a lot to say, but okay, that looks like a choice. Let's see, because I have more room. I'm just gonna move this. Sorry, guy. Okay, perfect. Okay, so as your authentic self, I feel like your true self has a lot of people wondering about you, has a lot of people guessing who you are, and it's like you're that one person from afar. They're like, who is she? Who are they? Who is he? you know? It's like they want to crack you open. Maybe you even felt like your whole life you felt like you were a riddle or someone to crack open, like you were trying to put your foot, maybe you were told to put your foot in the mouth, but you were trying to fit in some type of mold, some type of energy, some type of box for people to understand you, to find love, to find someone who you were meant to be with. And then you realized, I don't know if you got to this point, but then you realized yourself is to be yourself, is to be free, is to change your mind all the time, is to change your viewpoint, is to be contradicting, is for people to say, hey, didn't you believe this last month? And you could be like, yeah, so what? You could say, yeah, but I changed my mind. Yeah, but someone also brought up a good point about this subject, and I think I'm leaning towards that more. Or you could say, yeah, I see both sides and I kind of agree with both. And you can leave people puzzled, like, who is this person who could draw in all these animals? Who is this person that feels like a mermaid or feels like a star? Who feels like they know everything, that you're tapped in? People daydream about you. People see you as someone who, I don't know why, but group number 1 didn't come off as people see you as this. There's a lot of perceptions made about you. I think you're someone who is very handsome or beautiful or very well-spoken or someone who stands out, very unique. I see you as beautiful. I have seen you as beautiful. But it's something about you that irks people, that makes it seem like you're out of the ordinary. I mean, also with this star, it's Aquarius. And then this, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then this Hermit card, which is Virgo. It's just so funny because you're so contradicting. I love it. I relate to this energy. No, it's just someone who people can't figure out. I mean, maybe you have found yourself in multiple relationships to where you're constantly trying to be that person for them, constantly trying to mold into what other people like. But you learned, wait a minute, my inner child is wanting to be heard. Wait a minute. There's something more fun about not knowing. There's something more fun about discovering the different things, about figuring out the dreams and the visions that I have, and to look into the light and say, yes, show me more. And there's this like huge scary thing behind you and people are like, look out. You're like, no, I know what's there and I'm not scared. You're showing no fear of the unknown. You're showing no fear where other people are cowering in the darkness. And you're standing there in the light like a leader. Like, I love that, because that's also like the Hermit card. To where you're made to be someone independent. You're made to lead, to show the way of your ancestors. Maybe you broke a lot of family chains too. Maybe you broke the mold of something that wasn't meant to be broken, and became fiercely independent. If you don't feel like this now, then you are this person. Also, this black cat. What I hate is that old saying of people saying that's bad luck. But you see yourself petting this cat, saying, no, that doesn't mean that. It's a freaking cat. It's a freaking cat, man. They're all one and the same. We're all one and the same. You break stereotypes, you break bondages, you break this ideology that people put inside their head. And you're like, this isn't true, you guys are false. You guys, this is false, I'm getting Dwight Schrute. Maybe you were looked at in school as a kid who was different, or who led their own destiny, who marched to the beat of their own drum. And you were silly, but very smart, but also daydreamed, very wondrous. You might be a Pisces for some of you. I'm just getting Piscean vibes right now. It may also be connected to the ocean. Something about you loving the ocean. You being wide awake. You're searching for love. Your whole main point of living is to be love, is to show what love really looks like. Unbounded, unbondaged love. And as you continue to grow through your life and be who you are, you're going to unlock more levels of yourself, more versions of yourself, your psychic abilities continuing to grow. And you're a treat to have in other people's life. You're a flower. My mom would tell me, You're like this beautiful flower that keeps blossoming every morning or every day I get to see you. And that's how I feel like people see you in your life. Is this blossoming flower that's beautiful every time. That's beautiful to wake up to. I think your future spouse, if you're not with them already, they will think that. Your beautiful soul that I get to wake up to every morning. That I get to unwrap. That I get to hold. It's interesting because you also aren't, like I said, you aren't afraid to speak your mind. You may have been told you were hyper independent, but you worked hard for what you want. And you're not going to stop until you get what you get. I'm getting Galadriel vibes too. I don't know if you guys ever watched the TV show, the new TV show, but it's not really, okay, so that's basically who she is a very fiercely independent soul who fights for what's right and knows what they're doing. You may be looked at as someone who's impulsive or goes after what they want. Yeah, young Galadriel. But your soul is so old and so, like, you're filled with wisdom beyond your years, beyond whatever age you are now. I'm telling you, you could be 70 and you could be beyond your years because it's lifetimes. It's like you're almost hard to peel open, but people can look at you from afar and just see you so free, or see you as someone who doesn't have to be satisfied by another. Your authentic self is someone who's satisfied within themselves. This gives me a Gemini vibe, the Lover's card. You may be a Gemini. I'm getting air signs, you know, but also earth. You are undefined, basically. Almost two, I don't know if you live alone yet or you are independent, but your authentic self is. And it's like you almost daydream. It's like your authentic self is coming through saying, I daydream about a life with you where we could sit and enjoy our beverage in the morning, look at the view and just feel at peace and say, what's going on next? That reminds me of a specific oracle deck that I have that is about, I think it's about, sorry, give me a second. Aries. I think it's about an Aries, to where the Aries is is enjoying their cup of coffee. Let's see if I could find it real quick, because I feel like that's very beneficial. I haven't done this, but this is interesting. So I swear it's an Aries. Yeah. Okay, 67 may be significant, or 49. I embrace adventure. Greeting the morning sun, Aries is anxious to start the day. They've decided to get a workout in, enjoy their favorite breakfast, and then let the rest of the day arrive spontaneously. This fiery sign knows that each day is an opportunity for adventure. So that's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of the fact that you have your own routine, or you wake up in the morning, you do what you love, and then you're like, okay, world, hit me. Okay, world, bring on your worst. And then you do it. And then you're like this pearl. You're this beautiful soul that wants to be found. That's interesting. Maybe you're someone who feels like they are alone sometimes, or is waiting to find someone who matches your energy, who matches your vitality, your strength, your expression of truth. Maybe you sometimes in the past or right now kind of, that's funny how my throat chakra is closing up, kind of wow, it's hard for you to express something into words, maybe with your environment or the people around you, but your authentic self isn't afraid to express what they see, what they know, what they feel, you know? It's something that is very powerful. You're a force to be reckoned with. You are someone who could lead an army, but could also lead your own life and doesn't care about the army. It's like if you see an army behind you, you're like, oh, okay, cool. That'll be helpful. And you just keep going, you know? You're different, you're unique, but it's beautiful because you'll attract the right people to you. Your authentic self can easily discern what is true and what is wrong. Like I got the Dwight Schrute vibe again with the facts and the Battlestar Galactica thing. I don't know. Either way, it's just like this thing that you know how to utilize within yourself. Like where you're like, you know what? I don't think that's correct. I don't feel like that's the way to go. And people will get frustrated because they all say, no, that's what we agreed on. And you could say, but that just doesn't feel right. And there could be no evidence. But once you do that, people will say, oh, well, that does make more sense. And then they'll follow. You're a natural leader, even if you don't mean to be. Even though you're independent, you can be a leader if you want to, but you're a leader of your own world is what I'm hearing. Your compassion is your strength. Your goal is within you. Your goal is to be you. In this lifetime, I do believe that your soul wanted to be fully, unapologetically you. Whatever you wanted to do, the world is your oyster. That's funny. Whatever you wanted to do, you are authentically you. And you're not afraid to do it. You're not afraid to be your full self. And maybe in the past, you couldn't be that person. You felt like this tight clam. You felt all clammed up. Or oyster. Not me saying clam with an oyster in front of me. Someone who wasn't seen or wasn't heard was very, how do I describe, very like they couldn't, misunderstood. You were very misunderstood. And that's where it comes with being hard. It was hard to express yourself. But you express yourself through song, through music, through dance, through doing. And people see it. Like I said earlier, they see you from afar. She looks like Meryl Streep. Every time I saw that card, it reminds me of Meryl Streep. But anyways, you may have been drawn to pile number 3, but that is not for all of you. Yeah, so like I said, from afar, people see you as untouchable, as someone who vibrates light, like a star. You are meant for destiny. You are meant for something big in this lifetime. Whatever it is you're doing, you are going to shine while doing it. And people are going to love it. Sorry, like spit. Oh God. You may have had an embarrassing moment recently where you spat on someone while talking. I love when that happens. Yeah. At least we're not those people who continuously spit on people when we talk and don't notice. But anyways. We have... So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to read from the Seer. I don't think I'm going to read from this one because I think that's basically... Because I read this card before. Yeah, I'm going to read the Oyster and the Seer. But... the Prove Yourself card is someone who naturally builds their own garden, the 9 of Pentacles, and things naturally come to them. You know how people force cats to come to them, or, because we all have been that person, or, you know, but force cats to come to them, or grabs them, you know, and then they run away because they're cats, they're not dogs, but some dogs are like, anyways. But cats come to you because they could feel you. They could feel your energy. They could feel your peace. And if they don't come to you, then they like being in your energy. They understand that you aren't a threat. You know, you have that energy about you to where you prove yourself naturally. That's who your authentic self is. Just being you is proving yourself. Maybe you tried to prove yourself to other people throughout your life, but then you learned, wait a minute, I'm literally the golden ticket. Wait a minute, literally being me is proof enough. I think that's beautiful. Okay, so let's read the Seer. I think this is in, yeah. Is it? No, it isn't. This is one of those. Should be around here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. 33. I don't think I ever said that yet. 33 may be significant. I think that's a sign that your spiritual team is working with you, helping you through your journey. Okay, anyways. 33, look out for this, because this also may be confirmation that this group is yours. But here we go. The seer. They know. They have the power to open their third eye and see past what is known and peer right into the unknown. The seer honors the gifts the gods have bestowed upon them. They allow their imagination to tell them what will come and how to manage the flow of information. Snakes wrap around their neck, protecting, defending all words and visions of the seer. Going up to meet them invokes the will of gods. Are you ready to hear what they have to tell you? Can you handle the news that they will tell you about what is coming into your life, for better or for worse? Meanings. Listen to the universe in order to bring the dreams of insight. Locate the balance between fate and free will. Beautiful. Lovely. We love it. We love a good seer. Okay, now oyster. Let's see. We have 103. Okay. Patient secret keeper hiding inner treasures. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they can achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is, oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires and life's work. When the oyster cards appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it that you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. Yeah, speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Feels blessed, generous, masterful. When out of balance, reluctant, gripping, clams up. To bring into balance, share something. Yeah, you are meant for greatness, and I think that's also advice from your spiritual team to open up and to go after what you love to do, because that's your destined path, baby. Okay, so apparently I thought that I recorded the last of your reading, but it was pretty short, so I clarified your tarot cards, and basically what I got for that is that you are a hard worker. You continue to persevere, and that's the Hermit card. You continue to do what you love, and you prove it to yourself, you know? And even if things fail, even if things don't work out, you show the universe, no, I deserve what I deserve, and I could prove it because I love myself. It's like even when people outside things bring you down, you don't let it. Especially with me thinking I recorded, you continue to have a free spirit about it. Your authentic self wants you, encourages you to continue to be positive into what you love to do. Especially with the Star card, how you have this, getting chills, that's perfect. Especially with the Star card, how you have the Page of Charisma, you take up something. And you could even use your power and your courage, and it's like, okay, not right now. We need to hold back. We need to wait for the right time. And this world card, there's something about it to where at the end of the day, you see the light, you see what people don't see, you see the end result, what you deserve, and you cheers and you celebrate your victory. The end of the battle, what you lost, you pay respect towards, and you lead people. And also when I said Galadriel, when I filmed this little part, I said that reminds me of Galadriel again, leading people into army, and I said you may have been a warrior in your past life. Then I got a little notification on my phone that was like bling, and I was saying how that was confirmation that you were definitely a warrior in one of your past lives that had a big, huge role in the people around you to lead. And that's just freaking beautiful. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna leave this here. I think that it was great to know you. It's good to feel your energy and continue to be that childlike self, because some people really need to see that because they forget who they are, you know, and they need that light. But anyways, thank you to your spiritual team for helping me give this message to you, you beautiful soul, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and thank you for coming out for yourself. Yeah, continue to spread love, because that will always be the answer. Okay, bye my beautiful moon family. Okay, see you next time. Okay, hello group number 3, welcome to your reading. If you guys chose this citrine and the Goddess of Compassion, then you have come to the right reading. Welcome. Okay, so let's jump right into it. I have pulled your deck energy. What sus? Okay, so first we have, where is she? Where is she? We have the sky, and this is the raccoon. Okay, earth energy already right off the bat. Do not have to be. Then we have the gift. Beautiful yellows showing up in your reading today, which is the solar plexus, which talks about your authentic self and who you are. Yeah, so that's cool. And then the Meryl Streep tarot deck came through. So then we have contemplation. Okay. Interesting. Okay, then we have the white owl. Okay, then the hidden truth is, I wish we could go back. Okay. For these guys, and there's three, of course there's three. We have the light. We have acceptance and ask for guidance. I'm gonna put acceptance right here because she really wanted to come out, and then ask for guidance, I'll put her on the side. Then your deck is the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. That's interesting, I didn't realize that. Group number 2 had the Nine of Pentacles, so if you're drawn to group number 2, then that's confirmation. Then King of Wands, and we need more room. And that's, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I really want this to be organized. Let's see. Okay. And I feel very trying to organize everything right now. That's funny. So you may be someone who likes things structured, who likes things to be perfect. The earth sign energy coming through, but also we have this King of Wands. So give me a second to tap in. So the first message I heard is that you are a gift to the universe. You are a gift to other people in your life. I hate how these cards are all bendy, but you may look at yourself as torn, as broken, and I just realized there's a tear in this card. There's something about you who is very beautiful, strikingly beautiful, I may say. And that's what you are to people, is you're striking. Your authentic self comes off as fiery. Right here as loving. It's like there's different, you could ask different people in your life and they'll all have a different side of you that they see. Like, oh yeah, I know this person, they're a sweetheart. Or I know this person, they're pretty cold. Or I know this person, they don't hold back whatsoever. They know things that other people don't. This white adult. This white owl for me symbolizes an omen of good luck, an omen of protection, omen of purity. You may be someone, your authentic self is someone who's pure, someone who's gives the gift of love. But also I heard luxury too. You know what you want. You're fiery and you get it. Your authentic self isn't afraid of who they want to get. What? Wow. Of who they want. I wish we could go back. There's something here that people like what they had with you. People like what you gave them. You are a gift to others. Just like you're a gift to yourself. Your authentic self has accepted for things for what they are, has accepted that good things take time, and the universe will gift you things in those moments. I heard birds chirping, not outside, but literally in my ears, like birds chirping when I looked at this picture. It almost tells a story. You may have been in another world where you were gifted things by people. You may have been a non-gender specific royal person on another planet, to where people came to you and showered you in gifts. And it almost gives Empress energy too, with these, those are apples, but still, it definitely gives this Empress energy of fruitful. You are meant to grow fruit. You are meant to be around people, to love, and to be this fiery self that you are. To show people who they are too, to have people contemplate who they are. Like, as you're basking in your brilliancy, as you're basking in who you are, people look at themselves and they're like, oh shit, I haven't viewed you in a while. I haven't looked at you. It's like you're a mirror for other people. Your contemplation, your hermit energy that this gives, makes people feel like they need to cower in a corner, or makes people feel like they need to check themselves. Like, you're like just sitting there and thinking, but you also have seductive eyes to where people are drawn into it, to where people are like, oh, they have a story, or they're thinking about something that I want to know. And that maybe draws people into going towards you. I just love it because it's like giving this energy. Like, these two women right here, you may have women in your life that are very, very impactful to you, or you may look up to women that are that you love, and that you're like, yes, this is them, this is my people. It's almost like your ancestors too are coming through, like, honey, we're here. We're here to love you, and we're here to protect you. We're here to help you with your friends, with your friendships, with your success, with your monies. We're here to be here along the way to support you in this journey, to contemplate as to what you want to do. Your authentic self is someone who listens to what the universe has to say to them. I'd love to read this contemplation card. Very much so. And this raccoon card. And this white owl card. It almost seems like people want to know you. People want to read you. People want to understand what you got to give. You might like that movie with Jack Nicholson. And I think is it Diane? Is it Diane Keaton? Oh, I don't know. I need to rewatch that movie, but something's got to give. Something's got to give about you. Like, why are you so special? Why are you drawing me in? Your authentic self just naturally brings in success. That's interesting. Naturally brings in longevity in relationships, in career, by your mere passion, by you merely existing. Like, you may feel like a raccoon, may feel like you're someone who's inside, someone who's sheltered, who doesn't go on the outside, who has to survive in the shadows, mask yourself. You may also braid your hair. That's for some of you. I'm like braiding my hair as I'm talking right now for no particular reason. Also a form of stimming, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, the raccoon. I want to read the raccoon. It's like you're a mystery for other people to solve. You're so grounded. It's like you almost become unseen. Like you mold yourself into other people. But the thing is, when you go into other people's lives, you are very likable because you're naturally yourself. When you're in your authentic power, you're naturally yourself. You don't have to prove anything to anybody because you're here. And people look at you as a sign of good luck because you are naturally God's favorite, would be the saying. What does it feel like to be God's favorite? People may say to you. Or what does it feel like to stand in your power? This self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. Maybe this lifetime you have learned, are trying to learn that you are loved, that you are light, that you have this beauty inside of you. Maybe you don't see what other people see. Maybe right now you're having a hard time believing it because you don't look at yourself that way. But if you know you're a gift from the universe, from God, from Source, that you are worthy of being celebrated, that's something to think about. That's something to put in your pipe and smoke it. I just see you as a very fiery and loving energy. And people are very blessed to have you in their life. Let me read this contemplation card. I'm very curious. Because people are very curious about you, so. This is, okay, here it is. 46 may be significant. I'm not gonna, oh my God. Okay, so contemplate your current situation and allow your thoughts and feelings to flow. Use your mind in conjunction with your heart and think things through before making decisions. Yeah, look at various outcomes and scenarios, your creativity. You are someone who uses things, who is very resourceful in their energy, who goes through the ebb and flow. You don't worry about the outcome. You focus on the now, and you think of what you can do to create your future, to create what you want for yourself. You utilize situations, energies. You are, what do people say? You alchemize your reality into what you want. You're like, all right, I got this stick. I'm gonna break it in two so I could make it, so I could march to the beat of my own drum. I'm gonna lead the way for myself and pave my path because I know how I'm gonna make it. I know how I'm gonna go. And this white owl, let's see, this white owl. Okay, so the white owl has been a reoccurring symbol spanning thousands of years. Their white color is often associated with purity and youthfulness. The white owl embodies all species of owls' traits and readings, knowledge, wisdom, and exceptional insight. They have extraordinarily long-range vision for hunting prey. This ability to see through distance and time gives the reader clear insight into what their actions are needed when the message is delivered. In the Dreamscape Oracle, owls are messengers who carry critical communications in and out of portals. Time to undertake a new spiritual pursuit. Ponder the cycle of life and death. Wow. Yeah. With the raccoon card, you're someone who goes into the depths of the earth and figures out things and understands. It's like you, as you are going through your pursuit of life, making friendships, being bold, you also do that through being a magnet to people around you because you're something that people haven't seen before. The way you do things, who you are, who you're meant to be, is someone who is critical for other people around you, for people to go to seek validation, to seek approval. Why am I hearing that? To seek wisdom too. I'm definitely getting the owl again. I don't know if you saw my last reading with all the Winnie the Pooh pins, but the owl's coming through again in the way that everyone goes to Owl to read the book, but Owl doesn't know how to read. So like he's just giving information that's not correct, but they learn something anyways throughout the way. It's like, even if you don't know, your spiritual team helps you. So it allows people to learn the lesson the right way, if that makes sense. You're someone who gives out messages that might not make sense to you, and you'll be like, what the F did I just say? I don't know why I want to cuss a lot. You may cuss a lot, but, or you may not. But I also cuss around a lot of people who don't cuss a lot, so what the F are they trying? What was I trying to say? That doesn't make sense. And your spiritual team's like, don't worry, honey. You said it right. You said what you needed to say. Now go on your way and know that you are creating success for others as you're doing it for yourself. It's like a give and take. It's like a love and live and let live. Live and let live. Yeah. And I wish we could go back. It's just such an interesting energy. It's like I want to give downloads, but I also want to pull a tarot card for it. I wish we could go back. Shows that people really love the memories that you hold with them. But also, it's like your higher self reaching out to you saying, think back to your childhood and who you were. And don't think too hard about what you have to do or what you have to be. And focus on what you love to do and what your passion is. Don't focus on the outcome too much. Focus on the light that's guiding you home. The light that's guiding you home. You may have been really getting into tarot cards, first of all, or may have been really getting into learning about past lives and past situation. Why does Chihiro always like to come up here in the third reading? Chihiro, you have the whole house to yourself. Okay, so I wish we could go back. Clarify, I wish we could go back for me, please. I wish we could go back. I swear it's the Six of Cups. Okay, good. So the Six of Wands, wow. The Six of Wands, it's like almost like, what is that energy? Ah, I see. I see. I think that's a sign of how you wish you could have done things different. Like what success you could have gotten if you would have done things different, if you would have been easier on yourself, if you would have not done certain things. What success would you be in now? But now we look at what you did in your past, who you are today. How can that bring you success today? What did you learn in your past that can bring you success, that could bring you public recognition? It's like almost like a key to your success is to know who you are and what your ideas had in store. Maybe you had an idea in your past that your spiritual team is reaching out to you to know. This is a gold mine. This is something that's going to lead you to your recognition that you want for yourself, that your soul is calling out to you for. I'm getting a lot of ancestor energy in this pile. I always get that that's still cussing in German. I always get that stuff in the third pile, but it's just interesting because I think they're giving you a little hint to your success coming, to who you are meant to be. Don't regret anything of your past because, like I said before, if you had a time machine, you know, my father said, I'll let you know when I have that time machine to fix all our mistakes in the past or to fix what we could have changed, but we just got to keep going and do what we love because that's all that matters. So let's clarify. Let's see. Actually, let me read the raccoon. Raccoon. Ow. Goodness. Okay. We're on good timing. I hope you're getting something out of this because I find your energy very interesting. It's like I'm hearing, don't be afraid to move slowly because your authentic self knows that the ebb and flow of life is necessary for your journey, to learn, to have that. I love this picture of Meryl. It's just like she stands there basking in her success. Like, yes, this is my story. This is my journey that I was on. LMAO. So apparently I don't know why I wasn't recording. That happened to the last group. It's just things like that happen for a reason and we just gotta keep going. So I'm just gonna ignore this real quick. I'm just gonna read your raccoon real quick. But like I said, Meryl Streep, I was saying that I love how she's in this light because literally she's basking in it. She's like, yes, I worked hard for what I did. Yes, I know my journey. I love what I did. I love what I love. And I'm gonna be in luxury with it. I'm gonna love myself with it because that's who I am. Because that's who I'm destined to be. Whatever you had in your past, whatever you know that you can make something out of, listen to that. Because you are going to be successful in whatever you create for yourself. But know that you are worth your success that you put out there. So let's read for the raccoon because we love Meryl. We love a good Meryl. And I love you. I know you're freaking capable of anything you set your heart to. And that's what you're... Oops, sorry. I like totally spit. Again, that's what your whole spiritual team is coming through for you to say is that not only are they telling you to be in your authentic power, which is strong, but they're also telling you that you can make success out of who you are, out of your story, out of what you're destined to be for other people. Yeah, like I said, this raccoon energy is just not believing in themselves, but that's just going to be said right here. And like I said, number 69 may be significant, maybe your favorite number. I don't know, you may be a Cancer, who knows? So, talented, shadowy, and hiding. Let's make sure that it's recording. Thank you very much. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. I'm sorry, I have to say it, but I got a download with everything that happened. You're given a second chance. I don't know what it is in your life, whether it be a career, whether it be something you are creating for yourself, but you're given a second chance. You will always have another chance to create something, and it will be just as good. It'll be even better. See the light in things that you're struggling through right now. See the light in something that was erased, and say, no, I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm gonna do it even better. It's frustrating in the moment, I get it, but you're asked to believe in yourself, you know? Okay, sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until our creative ego fear is resolved. When in balance, generous friend, exceptional artist. When out of balance, competitive, starving artist. To bring into balance, make new work. So, yes, that says that, and it's true. You are asked to step out of survival mode, step into yourself and say, what do I want? What is my soul speaking to? What is my authentic self telling me right now? So yeah, I clarify the 3 of Pentacles and I see the 5 of Pentacles, which means loss, left out in the cold, lonely. You're seeing that people don't want to work with you. You aren't worth collaborating with. And you're asked to raise that vibration and say, no, I know I'm worthy of this. I am lovable. There is something about me that is worthy to be seen. Like you may be thinking, I need to be someone else. I need to be isolated. I need to do this, do that, fix myself for other people. But yourself is what brings you to success, believe it or not. Your story is worth sharing. So yeah, 9 of Pentacles, hermit mode. Notice what you have when you're in hermit mode, which that means when you are going inward to yourself, listening to your inner guidance, listening to your inner voice, your spiritual team, whoever you believe in, you will get this new idea. And it may be scary. You may know it what it is right now, but guess what? It's leading to your ultimate success. 9 of Pentacles means your individual abundance for yourself, your identity, your independence financially. You are basking in your wealth. And that is what's going to lead to that. You're going to be a light for others. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that amazing? Okay. And then King of Wands. It's like you're fighting off this energy of your fire inside of you, of the passion that you have, this fuel lighting. And you're like fighting off others. Like, no, you don't want to see this. You don't get this, or I'm not worthy of this. And it's like, hey man, we're just your friends. Let your guard down. We're here to protect you. Lions for lambs. It's like you're looking at yourself as a lamb, as lions protect you. But what if I told you that you're the lion, that you are meant to shine? This self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth, the acceptance that you must feel for yourself, the token of love that you are. This light that you shine is just worth getting to know. Is just worth loving. It's just, come on now. And then last but not least, the Knight of Pentacles. Slow moving energy. Usually earth signs move slower. That's just our nature. But they're asking you to take action. The Knight of Swords. You know, take action and to trust that. And then when I saw this white horse, I said Shadowfax. It reminded me of Gandalf's horse in Lord of the Rings. And when I was reading the book, I swear, take a shot every time Gandalf said, make haste, Shadowfax. Make haste, or to anybody really. Make haste. So I'm hearing make haste in your ideas, make haste in your input towards what you want to do. And I clarified that with the Fool. Take a leap of faith. Trust this new beginning as to what you want to do. Follow your light, because that will lead you to the ultimate success and recognition that you want, whatever field you're going in. Think about, utilize, alchemize what you have, and you will create it into what you desire your whole life to be. Ow. Yeah. So, okay, for the second time, take 2. That is what I have for you. Pile number 3. Thank you to your spiritual team for coming through to help me deliver this beautiful message to a beautiful soul like yourself. You are shining inside and out, and I hope you are taking steps to believe that. Take those initial steps. Take those that rite of passage, to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm changing today for myself, for my higher self, for my authentic self, to know that I am worth everything that I set my heart to. You are a gift. You are loved. You are abundant. Oh yeah, and then the expect the unexpected. Oh yeah, and also ask for guidance. I'm glad I saw this. Ask for guidance if you don't know where to go. You know, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask your spiritual team. Anyways, the Empress was at the bottom of the deck, which is the mother card, really, but also it talks about abundance and allowing things to come to you for help. But asking for help is good too, but also know that you are abundant. This is a very abundant card. You are worth everything you desire. In Little Woman, she is very rich. Her character, Aunt March, she's a very wealthy aunt that people want to the girls want to travel with, or Jo wants to, at least. She finds her hope in Aunt March to do things for her. But Aunt March sits in her chair, allows people to do things for her, and knows that she is abundant. So align with abundance, because you are that. But anyways, thank you for your spiritual team for coming through. Thank you for you showing up for yourself. I'm glad to give this message to you, and I hope you have a beautiful, abundant life and journey. I'm glad to be here on your journey, because your life, and specifically, is what leading you to your success. So trust the process, my dear one. You're doing it. Okay, so please like and subscribe if you did enjoy it, and spread love, because that will always be the answer. Time to kick back and relax, baby. Okay, you got this. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.